What's going on, folks? How we doing? Welcome back, Squirrel Squad. Welcome back to the Look Squirrel YouTube channel. It's for Ronnies Friday, and sadly, this is it. We knew this was coming. I got no more episodes, so it's going to be a 2 Ronnies Friday today. I'm going to look into Murder is Served, and there's a couple other short ones I'll probably do over the next couple weeks. But for Ronnie's Friday, as we know it, I'm calling it officially done. We'll swap things around, and we'll plug in things whenever we want to throughout the week now with the 2 Ronnies, which is nice. And we can kind of start looking around, and I kind of like the randomness a little bit anyway, so it's not too bad. This is Murder is Served, and we're going to serve some murder. All right? I got a plate full of, like a pie shell full of murder, and I'm going to do some slices of murder. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. It's the first time here. We've gone through every 2 Ronnies that's available to be reacted to, I think, on YouTube. So there's a whole playlist of those suckers. This one's in it. So, and let's check out Murder Served. Here we go. It's a nice car. I like that car.
Yes, this must be it, driver. Nag's Bottom.
Vivian?
So tall in this one.
Get your feet off that tablecloth!
I'm just checking the wiring, my cherub.
It should have been done ages ago. Most of the guests are already here. Colonel, so nice to see you and your niece again. Tea will be served shortly.
Niece. She won't get much out of him. He's old enough to be her father.
What's your excuse? Hurry up. Just waiting for Monsieur Poirot, and then we can begin.
Poirot? You don't mean you invited Hercule Poirot, the detective, here for the weekend?
He's a very good friend of the bishop's.
The man is a walking jinx, my dear. I mean, he's only got to set foot in a place and people get horribly murdered.
Don't be so preposterous.
What about that society wedding he was at last year? When 6 of the bride's family got slaughtered with a cake knife. Or that holiday hotel in Scotland, when 4 of the house guests choked to death on a septic haggis. I'm not getting murdered. He comes to this house, my dear, over my dead body. Once and for all, Sydney, he is not welcome under my roof.
My dead
Too
body.
late. He's here already. Ah!
Madame Brookfield. Or is it Aphrodite, goddess of beauty, come
Look
to
at that hair.
bestow her radiance upon our drab world of mortals? But tell me, your charming consort, is he not with you also?
Tell him I'm not here. Tell him it's been cancelled. Tell him I've got leprosy, anything, only get rid of me. Oh, there you are, Mr. Poirot. Doesn't the grass smell lovely this time of year?
Maybe
Tea
we'll get
of the
leprosy.
Lord awaits, Monsieur Poirot. We are all so looking forward to hearing some of your famous murder stories.
And yet Lady Agatha's party was destined to end in tragedy, for one of the guests was already planning a fiendish murder, a murder so grisly, so diabolical that... What is the matter, Mr. Bultitude? Is something worrying you?
Worrying me? Good heavens, no. Good heavens. Whatever made you think that?
Even as the guests were playing croquet on the lawn, the murderer had crept silently into the kitchen and laced the orange juice with cyanide.
Yep.
Who could
That's
have
great.
guessed that the murderer was about to strike again? Who could have suspected that somewhere in the bushes, the barrel of a gun was trained upon the poor victim's heart? Slowly, relentlessly, the finger began to squeeze upon the trigger.
Oh, I bet that hurt he landed on that spout. You see that? Like he hit that. Oh. Ronnie Clement.
No, my friend, I was not fooled for an instant. The opening of the umbrella was obviously a put-up job. Supposing the killer had already left his victim a little present. Yes, my friends, lying there coiled beneath Sir Percy's desk was an assassin more deadly than any man. A black mamba. Picture his terror as slowly it slithered up his leg. Imagine the victim's horror, every fiber of his being frozen in mortal dread, as slowly it began to worm its way upward in its mission of death.
Actually, he was hobbling out, yeah.
Madame Bultitude, I fear I have discovered a minute speck of earwig dropping upon my pillow slip.
The hairnet. Oh boy.
No apologies. I'll just get you a fresh one.
Got a bullet train?
Can I help at all? Mr. Bultitude, there is no need for you to keep hiding like this. Your fears of being murdered are completely groundless.
Hide? Oh, good heavens, I mean, who's hiding? I'm not. Really?
Not one of your guests has any motive to murder you. I have been chatting with them. On the contrary, they are very fond of you. All of them are planning to leave you large sums of money in their wills. If anything, it is you who have a motive to murder them.
Really? I mean, they actually... well. I never was worried, of course. I'm not afraid of being killed. Me? I was in the war, you know. Not afraid of looking death in the face. Good heavens. Not after years of looking my wife in the face.
What was that?
I'll just spend the night in Rio, if you don't mind, my dear.
Oh, no, you don't. You're spending the night with me.
Of course, I suppose there are some fates worse than death.
I got that. That's worse than death. I feel accomplished. I get the joke.
Good morning, everyone. Did you sleep well?
Marvelous.
Wonderful.
Not a wink.
I can see why.
Hatch!
Ah, bless you.
Hatch! Oh no! My heart!
Oh, my God. He's dead.
Watch that wire!
Ooh. That was gonna land on the pin. Yep.
Good morning, Madame Bultitude. What a lovely day. The sort of day that makes one glad to be alive.
Doesn't it? Now then, I've done some lovely kippers for breakfast. Would you like one?
Oh, you are most kind. Oh, you prepare an excellent kipper, Madame Multitude.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Monsieur Poirot.
Oh, yes, a beautiful morning. A beautiful hostess. A well-turned kipper.
Playing Weekend at Bernie's
What
with these
more
people.
can a man desire in his pursuit of paradise?
Oh, Monsieur Poirot.
Oh, such pulchritude. It is your pulchritude that sets you aside from the multitude, Madame Multitude.
Actually, there's a perfectly simple explanation for this.
I deduce, therefore, that all 4 deaths were meticulously planned. After the colonel had expired, the other 3 deaths were triggered off automatically. The niece grabbed at the loose wire, thus electrocuting herself. The lantern crashed down upon the bishop's head, and he, in turn, fell forward onto Miss Tabitha, plunging the knitting needles into her chest. A simple chain reaction. But how to kill the colonel in the first place? The answer lay in his allergy to cats. The cat made him sneeze, and the sneeze, after his nocturnal insomnia, was too much for his poor weak heart. Only one problem remained. What would make the cat jump upon his lap in the first place? And the answer is the smell of kippers. And whose idea was it to serve kippers? Yes, Mrs. Multitude. You killed those 4 people as surely as if you had gunned them down in cold blood by serving kippers for breakfast. You planned it all last night after our conversation so that you and your husband could inherit the money.
What?
Take her away, Constable.
Let me go. Let me go. I tell you, it's all lies. Help! Police!
Well, that certainly worked a treat.
Yes, you played your part beautifully, Mr. Multitude. She will be found guilty, and she will go down for 20 years at least.
Worked exactly as you said it would. I'm now finally free of the old battle axe.
Pity, mind you, about the guests. It's a pity about the digitalis that found its way into the colonel's conflicts this morning. It's a pity about the faulty wiring, but there we are.
By the way, I think you can safely drop the accent now.
Oh, I think I can at that.
I do not Hercule Poirot. You are, in fact, Albert Finney.
It's a damn good job none of them had seen the movie, wasn't it? Hey, cheers, Vivian. Cheers, Albert.
I like that. That was great. That was a fun little 12-minute movie. That was good. When they said it, once he said the thing about the fish, I was like, oh, the wife was preparing the fish, but she wasn't involved. So I think he was pinning on Ronnie Corbett. And then I didn't expect the swerve at the end. The swerve at the end was perfect. Well, hey, listen, we don't have 4 Ronnies Friday mode. We got some of these nice little short movies. I know the By the Sea one and the Worm That Turned one and Cold It's, and there's a few of them out there. So we'll get to them. We'll get around to them. You know, I love the Ronnies. You know, and anything that ever surfaces new on YouTube, if you see it before I do, send it on over. You guys be good. Take care of yourselves. Happy Friday. All right, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Scroll up.